Why don't we fix the cause, but only treat these symptoms? Have you ever wondered why we often just treat these symptoms, but rarely deal with the actual root cause? If, for example, when we feel anxious, we go to the doctor and ask for pills to stop our panic attacks. Or when we have joint pain or brain fog, we agree to surgery or medication. But does that really solve the underlying issue? Why don't we actually look for the actual root cause and instead just settle for treating the symptoms? It seems like we're willing to spend a whole life suppressing symptoms with unnatural solutions without ever addressing what's really causing them. Now, in this video, I want to explain clearly why this happens so that we can finally deal with the root cause and all its symptoms that come from it. In this way, we can stop focusing only on the surface and get to the real solution once and for all. Now, if you're also tired of temporary distractions or superficial solutions and want to find the real causes, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you have watched one of my previous videos, you will know that sooner or later we tend to shut ourselves off from our feelings and our true selves because of painful experiences. And since we do not learn how to deal with our pain, we end up covering it with a surface layer. And because of this disconnection from our true selves, we start identifying with that surface layer instead of our authentic core and feelings. Now, the problem with these surface solutions is that they never can give us a feeling of fulfillment or a true sense of who we are. Instead, they give us running away from ourselves, making us constantly search for new and new distractions. And this creates a cycle of fear and restlessness because we worry that our mask or surface identity will fall apart, exposing our unresolved pain. And we often think that pain comes from losing a distraction, but in reality, the pain was already there. It is just coming to the surface because the distraction is no longer working. Now, our entire economy is largely based on helping us cover up our feelings and true identity with constant layers of distraction that need to be constantly replaced and renewed. And this is why we are always encouraged to look for quick fix distractions from outside ourselves instead of searching for the real solutions that address both the root cause and the symptoms. And this is also why we often struggle to make our own decisions or take responsibility, because we are used to handing over our responsibility or our ability to respond to others. It is the exact same reason why medically we often choose surface level treatments without questioning the real cause, even if it means becoming dependent on expensive, unnatural solutions with side effects for the rest of our lives. Now, this surface layer or this wall of distraction eventually becomes who we believe we are. If you ask someone who they are, they will often describe things that are actually distractions. Like, for example, I love shopping or I like watching TV. Now, the problem is that we have become so disconnected from our authentic nature and feelings that we no longer know who we truly are. We have become dependent on that mask and the distractions that keep it in place. Now, in our cocoon of constant distractions, we lose sight of natural solutions that could help us from the root cause all the way to all its symptoms in a way that is aligned with our true nature and our true feelings. The biggest issue is that it only delays us from ever finding our true selves and our true feelings. And we end up constantly seeking comfort to avoid facing ourselves. But in that cocoon of distractions, we can never fully transform and become who we truly are. After experiencing worldly success myself, the peak of distractions, I realized that it didn't give me the freedom or the true identity that I was searching for. And this eventually led to a burnout and a depression. Thankfully, actually, that was the moment I turned into the opposite direction, towards my true self and my true feelings, and towards finding the real cause and natural solutions to my mental and physical symptoms. I'm very grateful that through this change, I now feel a deep sense of fulfillment and connection to myself in a completely natural way. And at the same time, I've healed my body from things like brain fog, joint pain, inflammation, low energy, digestive issues, allergies, and autoimmune diseases, all naturally without supplements, cravings, or hunger. Even my measured heart rate variability, a measure of health, fitness, and youthfulness, is now double that of someone in their 20s, even though I'm around 50 years old. Click here to watch the video where I explain how this is possible and what you can expect from my Get Natural Masterclass. We have become so disconnected from the immense power of our natural state that we even no longer recognize it. Someone even commented on one of my recent photos saying my body couldn't be natural at my age. But that is exactly where the key lies. If you want to discover who you truly are, free from distractions and unresolved feelings, click here. Thank you for being who you truly are and for giving yourself these insights. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.